Here.
Mr. Day? Here. Clark?
Here.
Ms. Hill? Mr. McKenna? Here. Ms. House?
Here.
Ms. Stockley? Here. Mr. White? Mr. Manelli? Present. Mr. Mulvanna?
Here.
Mr. Gaffney? Here.
Stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We're going to go into public comment. This is 4 minutes for everybody. We have other people here who want to speak. 4 minutes, we have the timer on. When your time's up, that's it. Thank you. Paula Brown is one person.
So, Mrs. Davis, if there's 4 minutes and there's no one
You're
else to
wasting
speak,
your time,
since
Ms.
there's a
Brown.
half hour for public comment, am I allowed to continue on over the
4
4
minutes,
minutes?
Ms. Brown. I just stated that. Thank you.
We're going to be passing a budget this evening that includes a $52,766 raise for Robert Smythe. I want to know, where are the payroll records that prove that he is owed $200,000? I have submitted public requests, public right to know requests. I have not received them. I have been asking for them for months. Where are the payroll records, Mrs. Davis?
I don't know, Ms. Brown. I had to look into it.
So if you don't know and you have to look into it, how can you cast a vote to pay someone an extra $52,766 when you do not know?
Ms. Brown, they were the same records that you had. They're probably at your house, because remember when you were on, this is the same money that we owe him when you were the mayor. And let me just say this to you, Ms. Brown. If it was so bad, this is an ongoing thing. This just didn't happen with this council. And if it was like that when you were the mayor, excuse me, I'm speaking.
4 minutes.
If it was like that when you were the mayor, why didn't you do something about it?
Mrs. Davis, you and I discovered that there were 2 sets of books and that he was being paid illegally as well as other police officers without council authorization. You and I took those records in 1998 directly to the district attorney's office, who began the investigation, who sat the grand jury, who then determined in 1998 that it was totally wrong of what was going on and how he was fattening up his pension. That's exactly what the grand jury stated. And they ordered that the process stop immediately. And in 1998, that figure was $125,000. And then he was also ordered by me to start taking off, which he did. He worked approximately 2 days a week and worked at his houses, his 21 houses in the borough, for 3 days a week, and they were calculated. There is minutes documenting where I stated numerous times that he has been bringing down that figure by taking those days off. In 2002, he had used 104 days. In 2003, he used 104 days. In 2004, he used 104 days. In 2005, when his friend Cornelius Cassidy was diagnosed with cancer, he used 95 days from the day Mr. Cassidy was diagnosed till the day they put him in the ground. And then he used 113 days. So actually, he owes Darby Borough 145 days. Now you tell me how that figure from $125,000, which was not records, it was yellow posted sticky notes written in pencil. That's not payroll records. You tell me where those records are, number one, and you tell me how that figure was inflated from $125,000 in '98, and now it's $200,000. And his payroll, his W-2 form, shows for last year he was overpaid $25,000. Now you gave me an answer a few months ago that, oh, that's nighttime differential. That's longevity. Well, I don't believe these things. I know you guys do, because you probably aren't aware. But no one makes $25,000 in 1 year for longevity. He's not entitled to nighttime differential. He's not a member of the union. He's not a member of the FOP. He's a
Your time's
manager.
up, Ms. Brown.
No,
Thank
my
you.
time's not up.
Your time-
Is there
your
anyone
time
else in
is
the
up,
audience
Ms.
that
Brown.
signed up to speak?
Your time is up, Ms.
Where's the
Brown.
records?
Your time is up.
Where are the records?
Your time is up.
No, I'm not addressing you, Mr. Einelli. This is not a matter of a legal
Your
issue.
time
This
is
is
up.
none of your business. We did not vote to put you in office. She's the one I'm addressing, not you. It's not a legal matter, Mr. Einelli. You have no business commenting on anything
I'm gonna
other
have-
than
that's what's
a
gonna
legal
happen.
matter. Where
I
are the
said,
records?
you're out of order.
Where are the records?
I'm gonna ask you one time.
Where are the records? Go ahead, tell them to remove me. Go ahead.
Oh, I will.
We've been
Oh,
through this
I
before.
will. I will.
We've been through this before.
I will, and we didn't.
Where are the records? How can you cast a vote to pay
Recess,
a man
please. You don't have to listen to
$52,000
this. Recess.
extra without records?
Recess, please. Let Ms. Brown talk to herself.
I'm gonna start up again.
No, you're not. You'll be put out of this meeting,
That's
Ms.
my
Brown.
tax dollars.
You don't pay no
That's my-
taxes.
Yes, I do.
Girl.
We all pay taxes.
You don't
Every
pay no
single
taxes.
one of us in this
Yeah,
town.
right.
You're gonna pay someone $52,000 and you don't have any proof that you even owe
Recess,
them.
we're gonna recess, please.
And how long has this been going on? Where's the
You own
records?
something, you pay tax.
Where's the records? Where are the records? Where's the
Ms.
records?
Brown, when you was mayor, you should have did something.
Where's the, I did.
You didn't do
I
a
did.
thing.
He had to take
Here.
off. He owes us
If you left me, if
145
you
days.
left me, Ms.
I did
Brown,
my job.
because he
I did my
was
job. I did my
You
job.
left
And I
me.
did my job good.
Victimize people more than anything.
Never cast a vote without any proof, without any records. There are no records. That's why you can't produce them. There are no records. Sit there and smile all you want. You know there's no records. You know you took those days off. You know it.
I know it too.
The whole town knows it.
The whole town doesn't really know about this meeting here. That's, I just wish I would have did something.
No, he's not joking to me. I
was trying to get all over the
sturdy.
Victimize people more than anything. We're victims and friends.
And Mr. Einelli, don't even think about getting the news camera's name so you can sue me for exercising my right to speak. You threatened residents when I wasn't here when they spoke, and don't you ever think about threatening me about opening my right to speak. Oh, you don't? Oh, what do you do? What do you do, Mr. Einelli? You're on tape. You did threaten. You threatened residents for speaking out. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Ought to be ashamed of yourself. And you call yourself a Democrat. You ought to just change your registration. A disgrace to the Democratic Party. A disgrace.
What is it, $10, $20? Didn't know that. Yeah, I can't wait to get to it.
That's what's going to start.
Okay. I've been in Texas for the last 2.5 weeks. Work. People got me joining some of the training for some of the other dealerships.
I know, I understand.
I just got home 2 days ago. Yeah. I've been all over the place.
Meeting back to order.
I just keep working. Freaking
Can I have
running
the
there.
engineer's report, please?
Mrs. Davis, you still have 20 minutes left for public comment. Your agenda says public comment, 1/2 hour.
Last Thursday, I met with FEMA out of the county and for a different project, and while there, we learned that if we had the form filled in that day, that other properties could be considered. So therefore, for grant money for the acquisition and the buyout and then demolish the properties. It's the same program that you had after Hurricane Floyd. So I did fill out the paperwork for a number of homes on Springfield Road.